Previously on Atomic Hearts, P3, while learning more about his past, navigated the platforming course that he entered.
Katya, I lost the ring.
Nechayev, how did you do that? Again?
Hush, Dragonfly. Just kidding.
Don't push it, you. Hang on a sec. It seems I've lost mine too.
Wait, what?
What's going on here? Nechayevs? Why is it when something strange happens, it's always you two? We're at your wedding, and you're messing around again.
Not at all. Won't do that again, Comrade Major.
I'm not a Nechayeva yet, Comrade Major.
Enough talking. To the wedding hall. March!
Yes, Comrade Major.
That's right. And I'm not Major Kuznetsov today. I'm Alexander Ivanovich. Let me chill at my gang's wedding.
Sir!
Oh, this'll be fun.
Stop joking. Just think. There was a whole basin of black liquid charged by information from the minds of dead criminals. That's how they tried to create the first array, a container for human consciousness. And Cheriton Radionovich fell in there, intentionally. Or the slurry sucked him in. Doesn't matter. What matters is exactly whose personality the array acquired. I'd like to believe that good always triumphs, but it is also a slow process. So yes, technically it started with unrequited love. If Comrade First Deputy hadn't been chasing a skirt, Petrov wouldn't have hacked the system, and the collective would have launched smoothly. But then they wouldn't have sent you to the facility. Anyway, Charles would have waited for the right moment and seized the Jellyman. But Sechenov's consciousness might not have ended up in the array. But now it's you and me. We could even help the doctor. In any case, you have to find the rings first. Generally, if the Jellyman is an array of human consciousness linked to the collective, then since we're in Limbo, it makes sense to ask if there's something similar for the subconscious. And what will it look like? Maybe that's also why Dr. Sechenov is so eager to go into space. After all, the volumes of subconscious information from all the people connected to the collective will be incredible. Maybe he doesn't need cosmic physics, but cosmic space.
Easy now. Easy.
Get us a day off anyway. I feel so weird out of my uniform and into a dress. How long has it been since I've worn one?
Let all the Voro Biovigori see what a beautiful fiancé I have.
Nichayev, are you...
How can Granny Xena get in here?
From a copy of Dr. Sechenov's data. She managed to find out a lot. She's the head of comms, after all.
So she knows about Atomic Heart.
You should focus on what's ahead. Proposing to me?
You and I are written in the stars. Whether I propose or not, it's all the same. We'll walk hand in hand until the end of time. Or does that not suit you?
Are you joking, Comrade Second Lieutenant?
Not at all. What kind of joke would that be? Hey, comrade, can my bride and I have 2 plum-beer ice creams? Katya, I'm an old soldier and I don't know the words of love. But let me confess, when you laugh, my heart sings. You make me happy. You're my own personal general.
What's gotten into you?
Yekaterina Pavlovna, will you marry me?
Sergei!
Now, where did I put that ring? Oh, man.
Well, not just yourself, of course. As I said, in addition to the creatures you already have to fight, new players have appeared here who may be looking for you. A little context, okay? When my consciousness was plunged into limbo as I lay dying on the operating table, Dr. Sechenov realized it wasn't just a brain state, but a whole new world, too. He used captured criminals from Bulgaria to pinpoint my position, using polymeric radiation as beacons. The bastard who blew us up, or rather what was left of him, was also part of the experiments. Dr. Sechenov didn't see what it looked like, but to install the beacons, he had to tear their consciousness to shreds. Who knows what might have been left? And consider your subconscious too, your fears, shame, and guilt. Technically, it could take any form. One thing is clear. This is the final frontier you have to overcome so you can be yourself again. I think Cheriton Radionovich also suspected something of the like when he was alive. Basically, he invented the Voskhod as a mechanical alternative to the spark, which lets the Argentum group operate a glove. It also regulates the soldiers' emotions during battle, but the Voskhod has a hidden function, a dopamine injector, that's necessary to support soldiers in critical situations, making them go berserk. Dr. Sechenov knew about it, of course, and didn't want to install the Voskhod on you. But he had no choice. When that part of your brain was knocked out of your head, you went crazy and needed an emotion suppressor, and the spark module didn't take root. I don't think Dr. Sechenov was thinking about Limbo when the Voskhod was created. But Cheriton Radionovich, even if he didn't know for certain, suspected this world existed. Otherwise, Charles wouldn't have used you at the VDNH. As I said, each point here in Limbo has many different possibilities. If you know where to start, you can draw a map of events and figure out which path to take in reality. That's how I think of it. Although there are no portals here. You won't be able to jump through multiverses, but you can observe and calculate. For example, what would have happened if you hadn't gone to Sechenov at Chelome, but had instead gone to drown your sorrows or ended up in another complex? They say the Mendeleev serves great drinks. When everything settles down, we should go relax at the Lokhaya Hotel. Well, this is the last safe area. Soon all your memories will come screeching back. Shame for what you don't remember, the fear of consequences. You'll have to deal with those emotions. Technically, it's even useful as a preventative measure, although it's not always pleasant. Adults come up against this from time to time.
You're treating me like a kid.
You'll get out and find yourself in Chelome. We're close now. Act according to the situation. The important thing is that you find the rings.
Yeah.
I'm serious, Sergei. Deal?
Seems I even remember how pretty you are when you're angry.
Stop it, I swear.
Katya, deal. Just one last thing. Forgive me. In Bulgaria, I should have gotten you out. Alive. Not Kuznetsov. And not two corpses.
Well, naturally, she knows about the Atomic Heart Project. Granny Xena even knows that Dr. Sechenov, in general, isn't going to use it. It was needed to persuade the party to allocate a budget to construct Facility 3826, and consequently, the Collective. There's still the ability to use robots to capture territories and polymerize people, but the authorities can't give the thought commands to launch Atomic Heart. Their controllers are all useless, even after updating the Collective to version 2.0. You know this. So far, only Sechenov's cohort can make these stakeholder decisions, and they're scientists, not killers. The emotions will all come at once. Limbo will create a personal challenge for you. Pure, bright, and painful. You'll have to remember something that's plagued you for years. Some intense, forgotten feelings of terror and weakness. Maybe it'll be Charless, as the last powerful experience. Deception, betrayal, recognizing your own naivety. You can't give in. Admit your mistakes and move on. Accept yourself for who you are. When I was in a similar situation, I had to fight a huge combat robot. A unicorn, remember? When I touched its artificial polymeric consciousness, I was overwhelmed with fear. Sorry, but I'm actually quite curious to see what you have to face. It must be something terrible. I know you can take it and set yourself free. Let's just say that almost everything Dr. Sechenov says is true. The people who hear it aren't always prepared to understand the perspective from which this truth is presented to them. And this truth lies in the attempt to create the perfect world, where science drives people toward improving the overall quality of life. Don't ask how. I don't know how possible it really is. People seem too different, too unprepared to live peacefully for the sake of common goals, but Sechenov decided to take over evolution and point humanity in his own direction. What comes next? We'll see. You have nothing to apologize for. Everything went wrong in Bulgaria, and we couldn't do anything. I don't even know what I was thinking. Maybe I was trusting in the humanity of that bandit. In any case, everything runs its course, and being a polymeric snot, I know for sure that nothing is lost as long as the mind leads. Again, it's not your fault. You certainly could have been sharper the last 4 days. Kidding, Sergey. And regardless of what I say to deny your guilt, it's important you hear something else. We all have to hear it at times.
Just getting started. Snap! What you got? just getting started. Well, well. Watch out! How about this? Where's your fucking button? Lights out!
Sergei! Alpha, I forgive you.
Two for flinching. Radiator tin god.
Oh, hey! We have to go up, remember?
good, evil. The boundaries have long been erased by our actions and justifications for them. Who do you want to be? What is it you want?
I want to stop getting caught on someone else's hook. And justice to each according to his deeds.
So use your head and be strong, my boy. As for deeds, let's hope we won't end up as two turnips in the same pot.
Enough is enough. Too much. Clumsy asshole. Heal, live. This for me, would ya? Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Watch out! Who's the man? Lights out! Well, well. You asked for it.
You're not blaming yourself for what you did, but for what you couldn't prevent. It's a trick. There's no responsibility there. I wanted it to be different, but it turned out so poorly. But I didn't want that. There are plenty of things I didn't want too. Enough dawdling, Major. Don't stick your head in the sand. Is that why you came here? To have fun riding on a merry-go-round? There's nothing for you here. It's not your world.
just getting started. How do you like that, gearhead? Who's the man? Where's your fucking button? Triflation!
Things are becoming harder for P3 than expected, but not compared to the sliding courses. Until next time. Hail the rabbit!